Hey peeps, welcome back to T.F.C. It's summertime and that means cookout season is here. Yes! Have you ever been asked to bring a dessert to a barbecue, but you don't want to bring the typical store-bought cake or brownies? Well, try this recipe. It's my no-bake pineapple cherry tart. It's awesome for your 4th of July barbecues. It's awesome for your Juneteenth celebrations, or any other time in between. Let's get started. In this bowl here, I have 8 ounces of cream cheese. It's been softened, it's at room temperature. Make sure it's at room temperature, it makes it a lot easier to mix. And of course, the recipe will be listed in the description box below. We need those measurements later. So we have our 8 ounces of cream cheese. To that, we're going to add 8 ounces of Cool Whip. This is thawed. Make sure it's thawed before you add it. It only takes a little while in the fridge, a few hours, or you can do it overnight. Cool Whip tastes so good. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you like the way Cool Whip tastes. It's so good. Now we're going to add 3 cups of powdered sugar to this bowl. Now this is very important. You're going to need a hand mixer. Otherwise it's going to be kind of hard to whip with just a whisk. But I recommend a hand mixer. It comes in very handy for this recipe. We're going to start this on low so the powder doesn't go flying everywhere. So start this on low speed. And mix this until well combined. And it should look something like this. I hope you guys can see that. It's very well mixed. There are no lumps in it. If you have lumps, you can turn up your mixer speed just a little to get the lumps out, but it should look something like this. Let's move on to the crust. I'm using a 9-inch graham cracker pie crust that's already been made. You can make yours yourself, but if you're trying to get to the cookout, right? Because we're trying to get to the cookout. We want to have some fun. We don't want to be in the kitchen all day. Go ahead and buy the pre-made one, but you can make it yourself too if you feel like it. I don't have time for that. We are trying to get our eat on. So let's use the pre-made one. So to that, we're going to add our cream cheese Cool Whip powdered sugar mixture. It's going to be really thick, so add that in. I have a rubber spatula. I'm going to spread this out. Remember, it's really thick, so try and spread it out as best as you can. Now this is where you can add in some variations. You can add in bananas. You can also add in pineapple, which is what I'm going to do. You can do cherries. I have those. You can also add in some pecans or walnuts. You can also drizzle some hot fudge on top. So this is 8 ounces of crushed pineapple. Make sure the pineapple has been well drained. You don't want your pie to be soggy. So my hands, I just washed those. You can go ahead and sprinkle that in. It's just for your family. Otherwise, I recommend using some gloves if you're going to do this. It's gonna be so refreshing. The tartness of the cream cheese and the filling with the sweetness of the pineapple. Look at that, so pretty. Looks like you spent a long time making this pie, but you didn't. Next, I'm going to add some maraschino cherries, which I drained on a paper towel to keep the cherry juice from dripping all over. Add as many as you'd like. It just screams summertime. You can also add blueberries, like if you were feeling in a patriotic mood or whatever. Finally, I'm going to add some walnuts. You can also add pecans. I decided to add some walnuts today. Or you don't have to add nuts at all if you're not into nuts or if you have a nut allergy or something. Are done. How long did that take, y'all? That took like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You just gotta do a little prep to make sure that the cream cheese and the Cool Whip are thawed, but that's it. Now, I recommend letting this cool in the fridge for a few hours before you eat it. So we're gonna get ready to do that now, and then we will cut into it and chow down. Stay tuned.
What's up, TFC fans, subscribers? Hey, don't forget to hit subscribe at the bottom, hit the bell, send a video, send a link. We're trying to grow our channel. Today, we have the pineapple cherry tart. I snuck and cut this out, so it's probably not the best cut because I'm ready to eat and go fishing. Let's see what we have here. That is good. Hit subscribe. Add it. Show it to your wife so she can make you one. We can have one before you go fishing.